Okay, how we doing? This is our video for first round of splits training. Yay. In our first video, we're gonna do 2 stabilizing, strengthening, mobilizing exercises for the hips, and then we'll do 2 or 3 kind of stretching, intended for holding the posture and lengthening the muscles and things like that. But first, gentle instruction to kind of warm up a little bit in the hip area. So take a few moments, maybe for a cat-cow. I know you know what a cat-cow is, coming to the table and just rocking the pelvis back and forth. That would feel good. And then also take a couple moments to rock the hips from side to side. Kind of start to open up through the glutes. So focusing on the low back, the hips, the glutes, and obviously the inner parts of the legs, the groin, the hamstrings too, the backs of the legs will all be helpful for getting the splits. But taking a couple moments to just like really wiggle around. Also maybe a child's pose. A couple moments to kind of open the low back and the hips here. And then once you've taken just a moment, pause your video here, take all the time you need, and then I will come to kind of my instruction for you. So first posture is cobbler's pose. May seem obvious, but for a lot of reasons, we're going to hold this posture for a little bit longer. Soles of the feet come together and really make sure that the glutes, the booty is untucked. That way you can sit up tall in your spine. So finding as much length in the back as you can. Find as much length through the top of your head as you can. You can hold on to even your knees, your shins, your ankles, and feet can scooch in as close as your spine stays long. So sitting up tall is number 1. That's what we're working on most. And then allowing the feet and the other posture to kind of come into play. So take your moments, take your wiggles, and then finding stillness. So clasp onto wherever you're clasping and lift up through the chest just a little bit more. Roll your shoulders back down and big inhale in through your nose. Exhale, stay here. Good, another inhale. And exhale, keep your spine long as you begin to hinge forward and stay. I'm going to stay here for a good couple minutes. So get comfortable. Maybe close your eyes or allow your head to kind of be heavy. Separate your teeth. Relax the muscles of your face. You can rub your feet. But for these last few moments, we're going to really focus on the breath. Breathe in through your nose. Fill your belly up like it has a balloon in it. Big belly breath in. Open mouth exhale. Exit. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Empty as much as you can. Now a couple more just like that. Full inhale in. Full exhale out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Empty, 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 empty. Tuck your chin into your chest and slowly roll all the way up to a neutral spine. And settle in. Go ahead and take one breath here before you move. Exhale out, relax your shoulders. Good. Now assist the legs back together, little assistance. And then coming onto your knees. And I'm going to face this way and come into a tabletop position. Tabletop position, come back onto all fours. On your next inhale, so find your breath, big breath in, hold, big breath out. Good. Inhale, kick the right heel out, and exhale, step the right foot all the way up in between your hands. So if you need a little more warming up like you did at the beginning, maybe you notice that here, take your time. There's definitely no rush when you're going through any of these exercises. The slower, the more quality movement, the better. So coming up into your low lunge, and then once you're here, swing the left toes toward the right side of the room. So coming back behind you to make a little kickstand. You can also do this not on a yoga mat, so I don't want to use those references. Now right hand will come to the inside of the right foot. Knee is stacked right over your ankle. Right hand comes either to the inside of the right foot. If you have a block at your house or something, books, or even some sort of hard object to lift the earth up to you a little bit, you can bring that to the inside of the right foot. Or even, this works very good, right elbow up on the right knee. Now what we're really focusing on is pulling the right knee back so the glute will activate. Not too far back, you're not flinging back, but nice and in line, glutes activated. Right elbow is either on the right knee or on the ground. Inhale, left fingertips reach all the way up to the ceiling. We'll find this big stretch in the inner part in the groin, in the abductor here. Active, little bit, tailbone heading down toward earth, so finding some length in the low back. Left fingertips will assist in finding length in the side body. All of this is connected. So just taking a moment and a few big deep breaths here. So wherever you are. If your hand is all the way down, press your right arm into your right leg and right leg into the right arm. And take one more breath in. Big breath out. Good. Gently release. So left hand will come all the way back down. Be easy. Swing the left toes back around. Bring your right knee back underneath you. And come back to your tabletop. Now let's do a cat-cow together. Inhale, drop your belly. Open the heart, the chest. Tailbone goes all the way up toward the ceiling. Exhale, round through. Tuck chin to chest. Press the ground away. Really press, press, press. Tailbone down toward earth now. One more like that. Inhale, drop your belly. Open up. Exhale, round through. So chin to chest. And then back to neutral. So really working the spine, but easy. I'm going to flip this way so that I don't have my back to you. So you're in your table. Inhale, left heel kicks back, left toes facing down. Exhale, step the left foot up in between your hands. Be easy again. Take a moment here. Maybe you shift forward and back and just rock. And then eventually swing the right toes toward the left side of the room. So whether you're on a mat or not, but creating this little kickstand so you have support. Press through the top of your back foot, pressing through your left foot, just really feeling that awareness of foot to earth. And left hand comes to the inside of the left foot, or on your block or makeshift block, maybe it's something else, some books, or left elbow on the left knee. When you're ready, right fingertips reach all the way up to the ceiling. Now spiral your heart, your chest open, your rib cage spirals open. And maybe finding the opposition also in the bottom arm and leg. So left leg's pressing into your arm just a bit. Left arm pressing back into your left leg just a bit. Relax the face. And breathe. Check in with the tailbone. Tailbone's heading down. A little activation through the glutes. Maybe the arm is getting tired. Wiggle the fingers. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Good. Gently release. Right palm comes down. Swing the right toes around. Come back to table. Take your choice of movement. Maybe it would feel nice to rock the hips side to side. Lots of mobility, strength, stabilizing in these hips is really important for not sliding and getting out of control when you have your flexibility. So keeping the body and the joints safe. Okay, so we did that. Now we're gonna come into our wide-legged seated forward fold. So take a moment, no competition, as wide as the legs go. And bringing a pillow underneath your butt. So lift the hips up just a little bit. You can obviously do this before, sorry. So coming into your wide-legged seated forward fold with the pillow underneath you. Toes flexing up toward the ceiling, but even more so, really flex them up towards your face. So nice active feet. Knees will also point up toward the ceiling. And from here, sit up nice and tall, maybe wiggle around, shoulder rolls. Fingertips come out in front of you. Slowly walking out. Now keeping the spine long and only going as far as you can. That feels good. Like really not pushing it too far. And then wherever that is for you, we're going to settle here. Heart chest is reaching out long. So keeping a nice long spine. Toes stay flexed. And breathe. 5 deep cycles of breath. So coming back to that balloon breath. Breathing in through your nose. Fill your belly. Let it expand like a balloon. And exhale. Empty, 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 empty. Good. 3 more for you. Wherever you are in your breath, take one more full inhale and exhale. And then when you're ready, tuck your chin to your chest. So you've had a long spine this whole time. Now tuck your chin to your chest and slowly walk the hands back up. And then allow the head, the neck to come up. Nice work. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, last thing. All right. Now we have another strengthening, stabilizing posture. So in our side angle variation we were just doing with the block involved, we were stabilizing, strengthening the hips while also finding flexibility, but the inner thighs, the low back, all kinds of good stuff. This next exercise will be a modified warrior 2, which will help also in mobilizing, strengthening, and stabilizing the hips. So, taking a moment, coming back into your tabletop position, coming onto all fours. Inhale, right heel kicks out, so right toes are off the ground. Exhale, right foot steps forward, coming into your low lunge again. So you may be able to find a little space. We've been here already. Now coming back to that kickstand, left toes swing toward the right side. And this time opening all the way up to a warrior 2 arms. So arms reach out left to right. Right knee is stacked over the right ankle. Head, heart, hips. Head, heart, hips stacked. Everything's nice and straight. And arms reach out wide. So you may feel nice sensation here already. Find that stabilizing of the right knee. So right knee is trying to come in line. It's not going out, but you will feel a little activation maybe in the glutes or the outer leg. The arms out wide. Inhale in. On your exhale, reaching forward, bending into the right knee a little more. On your inhale, come back up to center, press through the right foot. Exhale, sinking in. Inhale, press through the right foot. And exhale, sink. Good, we'll do 2 more like this, nice and slow. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale. Inhale, last one. And exhale. Good, really press through the right foot. Use that foot to earth connection. Here we are. And then making your way back down to your tabletop. So swing the toes back around, hands underneath you. Take your wiggles if you'd like. And switching to the last side. Inhale, left heel kicks back. Exhale, step the left foot up. And I didn't switch sides, so my back's going to be to you, sorry. But here we are, Warrior 2, modified. So you're on back knees nice and low. And it may be good for you to see it in this way anyway. So sitting up tall or fixing through the spine. Next inhale. And exhale, bend through the left knee. Really finding a nice stretch. Inhale back up. And exhale, sink. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with the breath. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Press through the top of that back foot. 1 more inhale. 1 more exhale. Good. Now press back up to center first. Spiral the arms down. Turn the feet around. Bring the knee back. Take your wiggles. Take your wiggles. And come into a seat. Okay, last bit for this video. Legs out in front, bend the knees, left foot comes to the right hip, right foot crosses all the way over the left thigh. So coming for a little twist. Left heel is snuggled in by the right hip socket. Your pillow may come back up underneath your seat for this too. I should have said that at the beginning, but that may feel nice to lift the hips up. Right foot will cross over to either the outer edge of the left thigh, or maybe it's just right in front. But right now we're targeting the outer hips. And come into sit up tall, hands interlace around the knees, and breathe. 3 cycles of breath here. Back to that belly balloon breath. Inhale in through your nose. Feel your belly expand on the thighs. And exhale. Release. Good. 1 more. Inhale in. And exhale. Ground that right hip crease down. Good. And then gently unwind, uncrossing the legs. Maybe give them a little shake. And bend the knees, half bend. Left ankle comes to the right hip crease. No, other one. Right ankle comes to the left hip crease. Left foot either plants right in front of the shin or around to the right side or around to the outer edge of the right thigh. Words are hard. Interlacing around the knees, find your stability, really pressing through the big toe. So grounding there, there's a little brightness, maybe you wiggle or pop the toes. And then sit up tall, relax the shoulders down. And then inhale in through your nose, big belly breath. Exhale out your mouth, relax your shoulders. Good, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Word. Good work. That is all. Gently releasing, of course, unwind. Take any other movements you may need. Maybe a windshield wiper of the knees, side, or a shake of the legs again. But that is all for our training video for this round. Please feel free to repeat this exact series of movement another round right now, or sprinkle this in a few times a week, and we will chat soon and see where we want to go from here. See how you're growing and how you feel. Thanks, bud. I hope you have a good day.